ko. Baka naman, pakatok naman sa mga puso nyo. Naniwala kami sa inyo kung bakit po kayo nandyan. Naniwala naman po kayo sa taong una naniwala sa inyo kung bakit kayo nasa pwesto ngayon.
Hindi ko na po patatagalin because aside from the PR material, you'll be asking more personal questions sa amin. Political is personal, so we will accept the challenge of all of the questions. Why we are doing this? Bakit nila natadaan ng aming mukha? We're putting these brave faces to represent. While we do not represent the entire universe of the LGBT community, we want to put our face there. It's a very hard struggle. Pero, sabi na namin, we want to be equality champ sa isang maganda at makabuluhang laban. Okay? So, I will now introduce my co-panelists to give their opening statement. Of course, the Executive Director of the Society of Transsexual Women in the Philippines. Please welcome Ms. Vashti.
Thank you everyone for being here today, and I'm really very excited and very proud because of the Equality Champions campaign that we know that showcases diversity and the movement in itself, right? And how we can leverage this industry to the Congress. And I think we really are excited that Ms. Bells is doing this for us because she's also a trans Pinay, and she's been in the movement for so long. And I don't know, malawak na kanyang lived experience. So we really trust in her creativity in pushing this advocacy forward. And I'm really super excited to share that we just launched our legal gender recognition bill. So meron po kami bill na i-endorse din sa Kongreso, sa legislative. And through this Equality Champions campaign, we are also giving basis to more rights that we need to claim, because what we're seeing is that we cannot just move. We know we're stuck with the anti-discrimination bill, but it should not stop us there, right? We need more. We need more rights, because sabi nga nila, di ba, we're human beings, in dignity and in rights, dapat protected tayo ng ating gobyerno. It is their obligation to fulfill these rights, and the government should be able, and through us, right, through the movement, through the groundswell of the trans feminist movement, ay mabuo natin ito. Isa doon ay itong super exciting and creative campaign that we're doing, and a lot of the strap girls, trans Pinay leaders are in this in this campaign. Thank you so much.
Ms. Vashti, and of course, diba, dumaan din po ako sa posisyon niya. Siya na po ang kinatawan ngayon. You know, tinanong po ako sa bagay, papahinga ka na ba? I think once an advocate will always be an advocate. But we don't monopolize leadership. We have to pass on. Diba? Hindi pa natin ikaw ang nasa unahan ng laban. Pero nananatili ka sa tabi ng laban, sino man ang nasa lider. No further introduction. The chairperson by party, ang Ladlad Party, Mr. Dexter Mocao.
Ladlad proudly presents a collection of powerful images from our recent photo shoot, a visual testament to the vibrant diversity and resilience of the LGBT community, equality champions of the Laban. These images do not merely capture four faces. Ito ay may kwento ng stories of strength, identity, at pagtanggap kung sino ka, kung ano ka. Bawat larawan ay may kwento ng sariling katangian, nagpapakita ng ganda at pagkakaiba. We extend our deepest gratitude to President A.B., Ms. Beth Delito, our Ladlad's former chairperson and two-time nominee for the Ladlad, for visionary partnership in this impactful initiative. Ang kanilang pangako ay palalakasin ang boses ng LGBT sa pamagitan ng malikhaing pagpapahayag na may pag-ibig at pagtanggap sa aming hanay. Ito ay ay nagpapatunay na may potensyal na dulot ng pagbabago, magpalaganap at malasakit ng LGBT na magtutulay sa atin sa ibang sektor. The collaboration with Verdi Creatives and Ladlad, Strap, and One LGBT Pilipinas, by showcasing these powerful photos, we are not only affirming our own identities, but also inspiring others to find strength in their roots. They remind us that we are not alone in our struggles and that together we can foster a more inclusive and accepting society. Bawat larawan ay simbolo ng pagkakaisa at kolektibong lakas ng bawat isa. Ang Ladlad ay ang natatanging partidong politikal sa bansa na itinatag noong September 3, 2003 ni Professor Dr. Demoto. Sinabi kong nag-iisang partidong politikal dahil wala pa naman nag-a-attempt na ibang LGBT organization na sumubok sa politika. Once again, thank you very creative to Ms. Benz Benedito, Ms. Barbie Alcache, and Ms. Vashti Ortega, and one LGBT Filipinas. Thank you.
And of course, the last, ito talaga, sabi ko, she has to be part of the Pride Photo Campaign. Because, ang ganda po ng transition. Sabi ko sa kanya, from sparkle of the crowd to the grassroots movement. Kailangan may ganun po na transition, na movement para sa kanya. At yung tao na yon na nakapunta sa bawat pageant, sa bawat sulok ng Pilipinas. Kasi kami noon nangangampanya kami, hindi naman namin napuntahan lahat. But I think the pageantry, that platform, which she used to reign, ay nagawa niya yun. She was able to gain prominence by doing that platform that she rightfully deserves. That's why I asked her that she has to lend the image, she has to lend the voice, kumpletuhin na niya, di ba? Para sa representasyon ng LGBT. It is my distinct honor and privilege, the beauty empress of the LGBT community, at ang pambansang leader ng One LGBT Filipinas Incorporated at tagapanin ko ng Philippine Financial and Inter-Industry Pride or PFID Council. Buong kalangkong pagmamalaki na pinapakilala. Binibining Maria Barbie Ann Arcache.
Oh my God, how can I top that introduction? Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Good afternoon to everybody. First of all, I would like to congratulate our dear Benz Benedito of Verdi Creatives for this wonderful photo unveiling of the Equality Champions Magandang Laban. It's something really, really amazing. Of course, for my co-panelists here as well, Vashti Ortega, how are you? She looks very beautiful. Of course, we were just in Baguio a few days ago as we were part of the Equality Expo of Baguio City. And of course, the head, a good friend of mine, Dexter Macaldo. Maraming salamat as well for this wonderful invitation. I've known them for a while. Dems and Dexter, I've known them for, how should we say it, decades. Decades already, right? Yes, I was one of the original and first members of that party list that time. As you see, in my life, I thought being an LGBT is as simple as doing pageants. Competing in different provinces around the Philippines from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Oh, just to interject, I was also a member of the STRUC. The Society of Transgender Women, one of the original members as well. So as I was growing in our community, the LGBT, nakakala ko ang pagiging parte ng LGBT ay parang magpapaganda lamang. Magpa-cute, mag-pageant, tumama sa entablado, magpakita sa mga tao na maganda rin kami, kaya namin sumabay sa mga babae sa entablado ng Binibining Pilipinas. But there's more to that. There's more to just showing to people that it's not all about the physical beauty that matters, but how can you share that beauty that you have within your heart? I mean, some people will just have to say na, oh, she's just being ambitious. But what is my purpose in life? I have competed for more than 2.5 decades in pageantry. 25 taon ng pagpapageant sa buong Pilipinas, mula Luzon, Visayas, hanggang Mindanao. Now that I am sort of retired, what's next? And I want to share that advocacy to everybody, that after that you have shined, or you've shown your best in a certain field, what's next for all of us? Maybe you've become a great business manager or a great business owner, but after that, what's next? Are we going to be stagnant? We cannot be stagnant, because once that you become stagnant, you just become matter. And matter only occupies space. And we don't need to just occupy space. We need to fill the space and find your purpose in this world. That's why right now, I think I have found my purpose. To show to everybody that we, the LGBTQIA+ community, is not just matter. We are here to move and shape the world, to show to them that we are, of course, needing of human rights. Not special rights, simple as human rights. So, as Bear the Great has invited me to be part of this campaign of the Equality Champions Magandang Laban, who am I to say no? It's about time to show our faces. At hindi ko ibinahiya ang face na to. Because I spent a lot for this. No, just kidding. Kidding aside, I'm proud to say, to be part of this campaign is something groundbreaking. Kasi hindi lahat gusto na pakita pagmumukha nila sa mga pictures at pakita sa kanila na pati kami ng LGBT community. Some people frown to be part of the community and are embarrassed. But we, everybody part of this campaign is proud, loud, and should show to the world that we are humans and simply masterpieces of God. So, ladies and gentlemen, no further ado, thank you so much. The head of Verity Creatives, thank you so much, Bems Benedito, for making this happen. To unify different people from different fields of the LGBT community, from STRAP, that part that is One LGBT Filipinas, Chica Dorago, our founding chairman, and the PFIP, Philippine Financial and Industries Pride. This is an organization that handles the LGBTQIA+ community in the workplace. It is something groundbreaking to have you, our patroness of the LGBT. A big round of applause again, once more, for Ms. Bems Benedito.
Thank you, Carly. Diba? Kinakambers mo talaga namin ng gay community. Kaya chance, din na ako. But of course, nandito na rin naman siya. Please allow me to welcome for his solidarity message from One LGBT Filipinas, Mr. Dennis Badilla, because it's a special guest for today. Sir Dennis.
Dennis talaga?
Di ho Dennis sa Chiki. Oo, Chica Dorago. By the way, bakit nga ba from Dennis to Chiki to Chica Dorago? Yung nagbigay kasi ng screening ko on television, si Mother Ricky Reyes. So, siyempre naging segment host niya ako sa kanyang show. So, doon na nag-start. And then, ano to? Message for everyone. Pwede ba well, this Pride Month, masyadong nakita ko, masyadong gusto yata i-highlights ngayon sa TVs yung mga trans Pinay. Diba? Walang masama doon. Lahat yun pwede namang gawin. Diba? Pwede natin sabihin na you call a girl, you're a boy, and anything. But, naiiba kasi yung platform ng One LGBT Filipinas National. Kami kasi yung hindi namin iniiwan yung kultura ng Pilipinas na meron tayo. At alam naman natin na pag sila pa lang natin sa mundo to, no choice tayo kung dibilagan sa isang religion na kahit wala tayong freedom mamili. Siyempre, sanggol pa tayo. Di ba? So, One LGBT Filipinas, kaya nga change namin yung mukha at name from L is become love, G is become to giving, B is become to benevolent, and T to trustworthy. Why? Iisipin pa rin natin na nasa bansa tayo ng Pilipinas. Bakit ang tagal bang umusag ng SOGIE? Well, ito yung call, no, for everybody. Tanungin din natin yung mga sarili natin kasi baka nagiging over din tayo sa masyado natin hinihingi. Kung kailangan ilabi, buksan uli, bago uli i-revive, gawin natin. Total, LGBT tayo. Kaya nating mag-adjust. Like kagabi, nung pauwi kami, ang nakuha namin, Grab is Christian. Sabi niya, paano yung different ng trans and anything? So, ipinaliwanag ko lang sa kanya kasi kailangan mong isimple yung pagpapaliwanag. Kuya, sabi ko, Grab driver ka. Tama? Nag-drive ka, kaya mong i-drive yan. Tapos, may isang person na siya ay nagsasalon. Choice naman niya kung gusto niya magsalon. So, gano'n lang kasimple. Choice to in everything. And, we're promoting then, so one LGBT Pilipinas is inclusive, equality, inclusivity, equals respect. Simulan muna natin doon sa respeto. Kaya kung bakit sa amin yung mga pumasok na hindi lang allies, sa part of the advocate, Alpha Kappa Rho, Tau Gamma, pumasok sa amin, mga straight sila, kasi pinakita muna namin yung mga programs, yung mga ginagawa, yung pagtulong sa community. Diba? Yung pagiging isang advocate, doon muna rin muli natin ipatan. Malay natin, darating yung time, yung straight na mismo, ang makikibaka at makikipaglarang para sa LGBT. Kasi naiintindihan na nila tayo. Diba? At naiintindihan na rin natin sila. Hindi man ganun kadali, hindi man ganun kabilis. Kasi alam ko naman, pag hindi kayo nagkaintindihan ngayon, pwede pa naman bukas. Pwede pa naman sa susunod. Sa lahat po ng LGBT and allies, sa lahat po tayo ay tao. Lahat po tayo ay libre humihinga sa mundo. Simulan lang po natin sa sarili natin ang salitang respeto at ibigay din natin sa ating kapwa ang salitang respeto. Doon at doon lang din po tayo mag-limit sa dulo. Kung isa kang trans-Pinay, respetuhin mo bilang trans-Pinay ang sarili mo. Kung isa kang bisexual, respetuhin mo. Huwag ka agad maghingi ng isang authority. Dahil ang authority ibinibigay yun dahil nagsisimula yan sa respeto. That's why, kung bakit ang mukha ng one LGBT Pilipinas is si Miss Barbie Ann Arcache, kasi siya ang lumaban, bumaba, sumuyod sa lahat ng beauty pageant, bumaba sa isang grassroots level na dapat hindi niya na-rebel. Pero bumaba siya. Bakit? Kasi baka sa sobrang paggagawa natin ng mga programang Pride, baka elite lang ang market natin. Paano naman kami sa grassroots? Paano naman yung mga nakatira sa mga rural? Baka hindi namin maintindihan to. Ang alam lang namin, bakla kami at tomboy kami. Di ba? Bakit hindi tayo mag-dive para masama natin kahit nasa dulo-duluan ng Pilipinas? At baka tayo rin ang way para kahit ang isang magsasakang straight ay umamin na siya ay bakla. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Thank you. Jenny, sa'yo po ba yun, di ba?
Chiki! Ay, Chiki!
Chiki! Salamat po. Bubuhin ko lang po kanina, yung mga tumulong sa Pride Photo Campaign, kasama din po namin ang 3rd District Councilor na si Kate Galang Pusete ng Quezon City. Para po sa grassroots at nagsisil po kabayan sa pamamagitan po ng kanyang kababayan party list. Kasama din po sa kampanya ang dating PNP chief na si Gerald Romel Marbil at ang kanyang po may Vice Mary Rose Marbil. Para po sa mas malawak na apela ng kampanya sa mainstream at potensyal ng pagbasag sa konserbatibong lipunan na para nang sagad matulungan nila at kami sa pagbubukas ng isip at mata sa aming mga laban. At syempre, yung mga negosyo ko na tutulong sa amin, i-review ko lang yung susunod. Dahil sinabi ko kanina sa aking mga kasamahan dito, ay mag-e-expand po sa isang documentary yung aking Pride Photo Campaign. So, kasama po ang grupo ni Miss Marina Santos Rojas sa Rated J, ang palang awardee na si Rey Flores.
Yes.
Ang kasamahan ko nagagawa ng mga mukha ng LGBT.
Yes.
Dito po babasahin natin na hindi lang yung mga inisip nilang nakakahon na LGBT.
Yes.
Katulad po ng Pride Photo Campaign. Nandito po si Miss Dawn, isa pong consultant, public relations expert, kasama po sa Pride Photo Campaign. Sa strap si Miss Gia Nolasco, si Dr. Allen, Miss Strap, kasama. Dahil sabi ko kanina, mga ordinaryo pero mahalagang empleyado ng Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board. Kasama din po sa kampanya, mga mukha ng Trans-Pinay Antipolo Organization. So covered po natin sila lahat. doon sa kampanya. Mamaya makikita niyo po, maka-unveil po kami doon sa kabuuan ng aming first launch ng Pride Photo Campaign. So, ganun yung tinatawag nating diversity, di ba? Na ipapakita namin. Hindi lang yung isang pagsuyod na pagtingin na ito lang po yung LGBT, ito lang po yung mga transgender na tingin nila. We're showing you faces, we're showing you different professions, that we're capable. May kakayahan po kami, di ba? Pwede kayong maging Miss Barbie, Miss Ashley, di ba Miss Gia? Or kung ano man ang gusto nyo.
Miss Dawn.
Hindi isang, Miss Dawn. Hindi pwede isang landas lang. Hindi pwede sa isang stage lang po kami lahat. Di ba? So, yun po. Hindi ko patatagalin. I know at na rin ang mga media friends natin, vloggers. Naka-live po tayo, sisters and Dex, sa Experience Magazine. Di ba? And this week, lalabas na rin po yung Pride Photo Campaign sa League Magazine. They're also featuring us.
Thank you,
Yes. Yung League Magazine at lahat po ng LGUs will have the copy of that magazine. So, we open now the floor for Q&A, especially to our panelists, dear bloggers.
Before we start, I would just like to acknowledge the presence of an international guest from France. Piero, of course, from France. Good afternoon. Piero here is the Beyonce of Vashti. Yeah. So we're very happy to have an international guest who has seen so many Pride celebrations in different cities and different countries. And maybe he can also share how we are starting to move in our country as well, the Philippines. All right? So we're now open for any questions. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. I'm John Guada from Kubacao.com. I'm a blogger. First of all, congratulations on the promotion. It's really, well, it's not a great thing to happen. It's needed. I think that's the most apt word that could best describe this. It's needed. Now, I know there are a lot of pressing matters that you have to do, that you have to support. What is the most pressing matter that you want to do right now?
Well, pressing matters yung SOGSC bill. That's the call of the campaign, JM. 23 years, more than 2 decades, nahimay-himay na po yung batas. Wala na po kami pwedeng itago. The law is simply for the protection of anti-discrimination in the workplace, schools, and public establishment. Wala pong same-sex marriage doon. Wala din yung gender recognition bill na kailangan namin. So sana ipasa na. For a Congress that has passed Indigenous People's Rights Act, at kung ano pa, Magna Carta for Women, Magna Carta for Children, panahon naman na siguro na ang paggamit sa amin sa kampanya, sana naman gawin nating mas constructive at konkreto. Dapat bigyan naman nila kami ng isang armas ng isang batas na nabusisi na for 23 years, sa pakinggan na lahat. Lahat ng pinaka-konservatibo po na balibaliktad na, di ba? And we continue to tone that respect even to the Catholic Church, but the state has to protect all of its citizens regardless of whatever is that belief. Obligasyon po ng Estado yun. Say that. Yes, please.
Siguro kunin ko lang itong pagkakataon na ito kasi katatapos lang naman ng midterm election. Baka pwede namang manawagan na tayo na sa pagtulong ng SOGI bill. Sa lahat po na mula sa SK Chairman, Barangay Kagawa, Barangay Captain, Konsihal, Mayor, Congressman, Senator, Vice President, and the President. Pakatok na po sa inyong mga puso, binoto po namin kayo at nanalo po kayo. Nung kayo po ay humingi ng boto sa amin, naniwala at nagtiwala po kami sa inyo. Baka naman ngayon, ito naman yung pagkakataon, sa 20th Congress naman, buksan, himayin, at ipasa na po natin sa Congress at ilabi na po sa Senado. Again, sa lahat po ng mga politician na takot, alam nyo na, nandito po kami para yakapin kayo. No judge everything because you are a human, Human din kami, lahat tayo ay tao na lilisan din naman sa mundong to. Baka naman, pakatok naman sa mga puso nyo, naniwala kami sa inyo kung bakit po kayo nandyan. Naniwala naman po kayo sa taong unang naniwala sa inyo kung bakit kayo nasa pwesto ngayon. Maraming salamat po.
Sinaling mo naman. Grabe ka naman.
Yes.
Ms. Bems, I know, we've discussed this like a couple of weeks ago with regards to the political matters that hinder President Asuji Bill, including, of course, the personalities, because this has become really personal already. A lot of the congressmen or political people are still against it, more so because of their religious beliefs, because of their personal beliefs. Now, what would you do in order to fight that? Because there needs to be some kind of...
Well, how to fight back? We're doing it the right way, JM, as always. We're going to the back channel, talks. Diba, hindi ito nakikita. We're lobbying in Congress, na naglalabi din naman po ang mga conservative groups. Sabi ko na, huwag ako magpangalan. Diba, they're also doing that back channeling. Magpo-back channel din kami with our allies, the lawmakers. Diba, karapatan din naman namin yun. Pero hindi kami bababa doon sa pamabastos at mapanakit nilang mga akusasyon at sinasabi laban sa amin. We continue to stand our ground and kaya yung aming kampanya is magandang laban. Diba? We want to be as respectful as possible in this campaign, in this fight. Ayaw namin bumaba talaga doon sa level nila. Diba? Especially if they quote us about the Bible and so many passages. We leave that to the experts. It's not for us to interpret. For us, is to interpret on the basis of the human rights perspective. Always. Hindi kami pwedeng lumagpas doon.
Yes.
Kung anong karapatan meron, ang ordinaryong wanat-wana, sana kami mga LGBT, ganun din. Kaya, ganun lang yung kaya namin, mukhang uphill battle ulit. Dahil patapos na rin po ang term ni Congresswoman Roman, di ba? Pero buti, kapatid naman yan. And then, nagbibilang kami sa Senado, mukhang tagilid na rin naman, lalo kung magpapalit ang Senate President. Pero, di ba, we continue to remain hopeful. Hindi na lang kasing ganda ng puwerto ni Ms. Barbie na 25 years, ito nagka-transition na siya. Mukhang nasadla, 23 years yung batas. Diba? Nagbago-bago lang yung hugis ng kanyang pangalan, from ADB doon, so GSC na ngayon. Ang nilalaman po, pareho-pareho. Diba? Kaya, sana ipasa na. Yun na yung amin.
Oh, yes. You know, so what we just really have to do is just, they hear us. They see us. People in power are not blind, nor are they deaf. And they actually feel us. They feel that we are here, lobbying for this law. But why does it take a while for them to sign the approval to making this into a bill? Sometimes, we just really need divine intervention. We just have to be patient, because patience is a virtue. And the next thing you know, everything will be served in a silver platter. Maybe right now, it's not yet there. Malayo na ang nagagawa natin para sa Soji Bill, pero malayo pa. Madami pang pwedeng gawin. Pero these people in power and administration, they hear us, they see us, and they feel us. That's why they compromise in certain ways. Maari man ngayon, hindi pa siya, nandiyan siya maging parte ng ating batas, but sooner or later, we will get there.
Sorry, Bill, for 25 years. Parang, siguro, kasi I know you guys are of course the right news, because now you're not just one, you're four organizations. And there are other organizations that are supporting the individual organizations that you belong to. Maybe for a person like me, I would like to also see you doing some concrete actions as well. Maybe not just lobbying.
Yeah.
Because
12 people claiming these rights. So I think napaka-importante na point na yun to hold really our government officials to pass the bill. And we also have to look at it na sabi nga ni Sparty, malayo na tayo. For the last 23 years of organizing, we have articulated protections needed on the basis of gender identity, gender expression, sexual orientation, and sex characteristics. Nakita natin from the very case until now, Magna Carta of Women, Safe Spaces Act. So we, at some point, may movement na nangyayari, diba? So for us, for SHAP, aside from supporting the Comprehensive Anti-Discrimination Bill that includes sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression, our now endorsed bill on legal gender recognition, and then the SOGI Equality Bill, we also provide, as you said, you're trying to ask for what other concrete steps that we do. We do legal accompaniment. No, our support, syempre advocacy is a big work. And I think you have to recognize that this advocacy work, demanding for more work for us to do, you have to also understand that we are also limited in terms of our capacity. But we are doing our best to make sure that our infrastructures to accommodate these concerns within our movements is working for us. So we do alliance building, we do networking, we do a lot of advocacy, we do lobbying, but also we make sure na ang subclass Pinay na nakulong, na na-detain at ngayon nasa jail for BGMP for 2 days, we have to let her out. We meet CHR, yes, we did that last year. So there was one trans girl na she was detained, may isang Christian person na nakita siya sa female CR and then asked her to be detained, no? And she was detained for 2 days. Then we have to respond to her, and then we have to ensure that CHR is there, our legal people are there to help her. So we had those reports, and she was really shaken, di ba, sa nangyari. But because the government had SOGI SC ordinance, they were able to help her in some way. And then we had CHR to help her. We were there, we were on the scene when it happened. So these kinds of things, because we have very limited time to say it, of course we will not say it here. It is, we are moving in all, in these spaces. And so I think there is that recognition, and even if we're not doing it, advocacy work is still a big thing. It's still something that needs to be done. And that's why, this kind of campaign is important, to put the faces out there.
Just to add as well, sometimes small wins and small triumphs, we don't need to broadcast it. Just for the people to see, or the media or the press to see that we're fighting for a SOGI bill. Our small triumphs and our small wins are already touching other people's lives. And we don't need to broadcast that in the whole world, like as Basha did, to help one of our sisters from the trans community. Help them, we help them, they help them from the BGMP, bring them out. And that was not in media, it was not out in the news. But these small wins affect so much, and we need a tidal wave of all of these small wins all together accumulated in order for this a big tsunami to hit all of these people who needs to sign this bill and make it work. They hear us, but it's just a little bit of shake more. We're gonna get there sooner or later. Thank you so much.